Hey, yeah, give us a round of applause. Yeah, I swear that we've been working hard. Yeah, I swear that we done came far.
We bike. Big Trouble Podcast, and we purposely trying to get into some trouble.
It's your host, Caesar.
I'm Ken Wynn.
It's your boy, Chef Tony.
It's another rendition. We
Back
here.
one more time.
We back around.
And since we here, y'all know the routine. Like, comment, subscribe, and share, man. Keep it going. We love it. Keep letting us know what y'all think. Talk about it in the comments, man. We love that shit.
And since we considering making y'all fam again,
Considering.
We thinking about adding y'all to the family reunion.
Funny. We gonna this is a shot. Y'all know what time it is.
Y'all might can come to the family reunion.
Maybe.
We don't know yet.
Because I didn't invite y'all to my birthday party last week.
I heard there was a lot going on that weekend, but
I ain't put y'all in it.
that's another day for another story.
Because they said y'all had went back to partners. I thought y'all was still playing. I don't know.
And if any female got me on that bump the fist thing, don't you put that video out.
Put it out and tag Big Trouble Podcast on it.
What's up, I'm fist bumping number 10.
Where we at?
I don't know what's on your mind this week, man.
Man, I want to start with the guy killing the cop, ran over the cop because the police killed the son.
What's his name? You got a name?
I don't know his name. I ain't do my research.
What's his name?
Give me a little research,
I
Tony.
think I gotta do a little more research.
But context to the story, the dudes, I guess his son did a robbery or something. So his son do a robbery. They catch up to the dude. They say he got a gun. He pulled out a gun on him.
But he did have a gun.
They say he did have a gun, but he didn't pull it out on him. That's what the story
Yeah,
said.
he evaded arrest. They had a high-speed little chase. Then he jumped out.
And ran. They all ran.
Yeah.
But they said gun, shot him.
Yeah.
Rodney
But he did have a
Hinton.
gun.
Rodney Hinton? That's the
Rodney
dad
Hinton.
name?
That's the dad name.
So Rodney Hinton, like, after he heard the news, like, of his son getting killed by the police, he picked a random officer that was doing traffic duty.
I thought they said it was the actual cop.
No, it was this nigga was like retired.
Oh, see,
It was just a cop.
they be saying they said that's why I say you can't believe
Yeah.
everything on
So
social.
they
They,
did
were saying that he had backdoored. He found him the next day doing traffic duty and hit him. So it wasn't even the same cop.
It wasn't the same cop. It was just a cop.
Because you know that's anything, any profession, I could tell you that's absolutely false. Because any profession, you got to do a cool down after that. That's even like when you driving. Like if we go get in an accident or something, you got to do a cool down.
Yeah.
You got to do a cool down process after you kill somebody. I'm more than likely sure, and I ain't even looked this shit up yet. I'm pretty sure they're going to let you cool down for a couple of days to get your mind right. Because that's traumatic.
Yeah.
I feel like it's
only
a cool down on both ends.
the severity of it. It's the severity. You can take up to the severity.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like if you let's just say if it was like you shot a crazy person, you had to.
Yeah, you got to take.
Now
a break.
you probably gonna take more than 3 days to a week.
Right.
Yeah.
Now if you shot a nigga that had a gun that was aggressive, nigga, you probably be back at work in 2-3 days. It's okay.
But no, they give it to him regardless.
No, I'm saying they give it to you, but it's your choice to take how long.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
'Cause you
I
know
know
you
soon
get
as
paid.
the first time you fire your gun, as I know HPD, first time you fire your gun, they put you in therapy and they give you a cool down period.
Okay, this is what I'm trying to say. Like about as I said, it's truck driving. Let's say you run over somebody who did something wrong, but you crushed an innocent family, and it's like, oh shit, what the fuck happened? And you drive, and let's just say if you drive in a truck and somebody literally just ran in front of your truck and you hit them, it was like, bro, it was nothing, and they know that too. When you know that it's nothing that you could have done about this, but that, and it wasn't intentional.
Yeah.
That nigga there take 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, whatever.
Even though they give him.
Now
like
the
2
nigga
weeks.
who killed the whole family, he might be out for a month.
Yeah.
Cause that's on his conscience.
That's
like
mental.
it was babies in there, it was this, that, and the third. But somebody who probably was like just running in the middle of the street on some crash out shit on drugs high.
Mm-hmm.
Your conscience is more like, well, why the fuck would you run in front of this truck?
Yeah.
Instead of it being a mistake.
Because you got to read.
Right? I'm just saying.
But
I'm saying the option is open, but I'm saying if you do it on some shit like that, it's a nigga that'll take 30 days, maybe a month, 2 months, 3 months, however long they give you, and it's a nigga that'll be like, I'm good after 3 days.
Yeah, I was going to add to that because you're absolutely right, because I got a guy at work, this was probably like a year ago, maybe not that long ago, and a dude was in a bar, and he was coming out of the bar drunk, and he kind of got in front of him, and he couldn't stop in time, and he ended up killing him. He took about a week off.
Right.
Came back to work.
The reason why I was saying that too was because
you absolutely right.
I had to retrain the guy who
hit somebody.
He hit somebody, but he hit a person only because something happened with the dude in his car. But he leaving the bar drunk, and he ran out in front of another car. The car hit him. He flipped and landed in the next lane where the truck was at. It's people coming on. He couldn't do nothing but drive straight. So what he told me was, I tried to just put him in between my tires, so I didn't run him over. But the dude hopped up and the top of the
Thing,
truck hit him and
flipped him around and had him fucked up.
So his when I was asking him, because they really set me up on some shit, was like, just see where his head at, and I kept asking. He was just more like, bro, what you want me to do? I drove completely over him, so he didn't.
So he can survive.
He didn't have.
All he had to do was do this.
Yeah, he didn't have no ill will in him, or saying more like, I can't believe I did. He said like, bro, I done everything that I could possibly do to save this guy's life. He jumped up though because he drunk.
And in the moment, he probably thinking he can get out the way, and he's not even thinking like.
Or not even knowing that the truck is in that lane, because he got hit and flipped into that lane. Your first instinct is probably just let me get up, not let me see what's. So the truck was there, but he put the truck over the dude like, oh shit, I'm gonna just drive completely over him. The truck big enough, but the dude popped his head up,
and that's how he died.
Everything under the motherfucker hit him.
Yeah.
So you're saying it's him in particular? He probably only took a couple days off because he felt like he did everything he was supposed to do.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's anybody in particular. Like when I had no control over it, if I hit let's just say if like this car, even let's say even if I have no control over it, but if somebody hit this car and this car flip in front of me and I hit that car, but when I find out I hit the mama, daddy, and the 2 little babies in the back seat, I need more than 3-4 days off.
And it's probably more so for the babies.
For the babies, innocent kids that I hit.
Yeah.
That's fair.
That's how I go though.
But what you was saying with the thing though, so what you was for elaborate on with the story about.
So basically, what I was for to go into was, how do y'all feel like? Do y'all feel like it was a rightful thing that he did, just to get back at the cops, or y'all feel like he was absolutely wrong?
So that's what I was gonna say earlier about that cool down go both ways, because I feel like that's almost like the same thing with, say for instance, a nigga that, or even a female that go through their nigga phone. I mean it ain't related, but you gotta have that cool down period, because it's one of those things that when you see red, you see red. Mm-hmm. You will see stuff, the words you'll become dyslexic, read messages that you think say something and it don't say what it says, so you overreact right then and there. You gotta have that cool down to think about it. I feel exactly where he's coming from, because I feel like I would probably do the same thing, but at the same time, like I said, you wouldn't have killed the innocent man. If you'd have waited that couple days, found out, see what happened, got a story, pieced it together yourself, and at least found him, I would have felt more for that one. But just going to do a random person, because you don't know that other that's like you said, it was the old dude doing traffic. This dude probably had a perfect cop history. Never been, never been malice. He got a family, never been malice. You just went out and just because you see red, my son dead. I see a cop in the street, direct the traffic, I'm finna run this nigga over.
Yeah, I agree.
That was on the wrong part. If you would have found him,
I agree.
I respect that one. I respect that one.
At the end of the day, too.
Or if it's his partner, I might.
No, listen. I would say, if it was a wrongful killing, he'd have been right.
But this wasn't wrong.
I don't really think it was wrong. Them niggas was all the way in the wrong. I'm talking about the
kids.
The kids.
Yeah.
They was in the wrong. I'm just saying, stood in the car and they had a gun with a switch.
Well, yeah, that's facts. Now that's facts too. Now
The
that's
gun
facts.
did have a switch.
I ain't
No,
even know they
no,
had
I
a
mean
switch.
extendo.
Oh, extendo.
If it had
But I'm saying
extendo,
that's
it probably had a switch too. But I'm
Yeah.
just saying, it was a gun with extendo net. So
More than likely, it was a switch.
yeah, because you gotta have a switch if it
So yeah, that's.
But what I'm saying is like, and I hate to say it because I really want to be like, as a parent, I understand, nigga. Blood, nigga. Fuck it, eye for eye, tooth for a tooth. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
But if I know that if my son went into a bank robbery, he didn't have to kill nobody in the bank robbery, but he got killed during the bank robbery. I don't think I can retaliate his death.
Facts.
Same thing is like saying if your partner a robber, your partner went to rob a nigga and a nigga killed your partner, you can't retaliate his death, bro. You can't.
Yeah. Can I let me?
I mean, I've been in a situation.
Yeah, because
that's
story.
facts.
This is small story time. Y'all want me to say name? Don't say name. All right, I won't leave name. I just gonna say my stepdad.
Nigga Tony.
Nah, my stepdad was is a street nigga, like, you know. And it's,
Hey, I'm fucking with you.
he's a non-street nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna name names.
Don't name.
Nah, let me do
No,
names.
because
they know.
No, this is the same shit that come back and be funny that we go and be like,
not being
podcast.
funny.
No. What I'm saying is, podcast
Okay, go
get
ahead.
these niggas jammed and shit. We not gonna do.
No. This not nothing like that.
But still, don't do that.
It's not- I'm not gonna-
say.
I'm
just
not gonna
give
say
me,
that.
Give me the initial.
Yeah,
or
this not
something
nothing like that. I'm gonna say the nickname. Still, I'm still gonna say
You
the
still
nickname.
doing it.
So this what I'm gonna say. So my stepdaddy is a certified street nigga. Like, since I've been a little kid, he been a street nigga.
Yeah.
His best friend, Laydon. Laydon was certified. Everybody on the West that's probably looking at this part, they know Laydon straight robber, straight nigga that's out there. Laydon go through somebody else's hood on his mission. That's what he do. My stepdad can't do nothing about that.
That's facts.
He can't go and revenge. That was his best friend that Laydon was like my uncle. Like, nigga, when you see him, you see my stepdad. Like, nigga, Laydon was a nigga that don't do that. The whole shit. Laydon was a nigga like. Laydon was a nigga like. That was what he was known for.
His name speaks it.
Laydon.
Right.
But I wasn't gonna say his whole. I'm just gonna say his nickname. But his name said it.
But now,
Everybody
if
know
you
what you're
in that
Yeah.
that light, bro, you can't. That's not. You don't
Yeah,
have
but
the
let
right
me
to
hold
do
on.
that.
Let me finish it, Tony. I'm sorry. Laydon went to. Let me give context. Laydon went to another hood and he tried to get down on some niggas he thought was powder. These niggas wasn't powder though. These niggas was about that action. And Laydon ended up, you know, passing away. R.I.P. Laydon. My stepdad was fucked up about it, like for a little while, but he knew I can't do nothing about that because Laydon picked what he picked.
Yeah.
He picked that type of business that he was in, so he had to let it go.
No, that's facts. I mean, the same thing with my story. I found out after I did all my research, nigga ran up on me on the West.
What happened?
He got laid down. He was
Don't
from
play
dead.
with my
He was from dead end.
Don't blame my uncle.
He was from dead end. But I had niggas in dead end that knew his big brother. His big brother was
Why y'all niggas gotta call out?
in the dough game. I ain't saying no names.
I just had to say
I know,
that.
but I'm saying like the
But-
areas and just.
But at the same
I had
time,
to say that.
but at the
because
same time though, you hear like they say, like the nigga,
Yeah.
even the big brother was like, I ain't
niggas
got
know
no
us,
reason.
though,
Yeah.
so they know.
But I'm
exactly
saying
what we
everybody-
talking about those.
when
The
I
nigga was
say
like,
that-
his brother was like, he ain't got no reason to
But
retaliate because he was in the wrong
but
hood.
when we do this, it's the same thing when we gotta go and look at these other niggas. Be like, bro, why do you niggas is talking about exactly what?
But you know,
But you never know how far.
but you know this
how
what
many
I'm.
people it touched.
No, because
Yeah, you
we
right.
right here, right now. But then now, if we go to one of them things and it's everybody, then the niggas who we took, they know, so they like, oh man, you know what I'm
But
saying?
everybody, but this why I only.
We
thing-
just talk. We think we talking just amongst partners, but it's still.
Yeah, but this is the only thing why I spoke of it because everybody on the West knew.
But you could have called
Nobody-
it
I ain't want to call him every day because I knew everybody knew, bro.
That's just you saying. What I'm saying is you saying the West now.
Yeah.
We go. All it takes is a viral clip, and now we talking to the United States
About lay down.
Yes, and you know how many niggas gonna come in here and say they know him? That same nigga.
Same nigga down.
Lay down. Now we like, oh shit,
you
like you know what I'm saying?
You got a point, but
so that's why I be like trying to just.
You gotta just keep it
keep
G.
it PG.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's always like you ever look at them niggas sometimes when they doing their things and you be more like,
why he said that?
Oh, these niggas are dumb. Why would you say all that? They talking amongst.
Yeah.
But this that's the only reason.
No difference, kid.
Nah, I ain't making no difference.
Okay.
The only reason why I spoke on it because I know later on gone. That's it.
Oh no, that's fact. That's fact.
I ain't speak on it because if he was still, I would have never said none of that. But I know.
Yeah, but you're right.
And I know
but
everybody.
Still,
everybody
like some
on the
people
West.
look at him as. But whatever. Anyway.
But everybody on the West knew, like.
Of course, this name.
Yeah, they was like, yeah, we understand.
But you go back. You can't retaliate on something that you.
Nah, you can't.
You can't do that.
But
that's the type of shit I'm saying. And you need a cool down period because even if he wasn't in the wrong, you still need a cool down period, and you can't just start you can't just start dishing that anger. I know you say blood for blood, but you can't just dish that anger off on just.
No,
I didn't say blood. I said the eye for eye, tooth for tooth. But you don't get to get back on what the get back and get on. Hey, bro, if you go and slide on a nigga and they get you, now I don't come back and slide again. You failed the mission, bro.
Yeah.
Now if they came to get you and they missed, that's what you go get the get back on. If they tried to rob you, didn't get you like
that's different.
You go get the get back on that.
Yeah.
When they tried to come here, it's defense.
Mm-hmm.
When the offense ain't work, you tried to play offense and got took out. We just like, okay, we lost one.
That's it.
He was in the wrong spot.
Cannot
he
get back on that.
Because at the end of you gotta respect the game. That's the game.
Even
though.
if I send a steward shooter to get clapped.
Damn.
Oh shit!
You
know what I mean?
Nah. I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you mean.
Cut. No.
I know what you mean. No, I'm trying to say that was the part of the game because them niggas knew when we was hustling. The hustlers knew watch out for the jackers. The jackers knew. See what I'm saying? The jackers knew. Hey, I'm signing up. This is my life. Like. If I get pop, I get pop. I know nobody revenge.
That's what I'm speaking on, Ken.
Yeah.
A jackal.
Yeah.
Man, I'm finna go get that hoe ass nigga from over there. And you go over there to get the nigga, and that nigga ain't the hoe ass nigga that you thought, and he lay your ass down. I can't go get revenge for that.
You a jackal. You know what you signed up for.
You went play offense. He played defense. He won the scrimmage.
Mm-hmm.
He won that scrimmage.
And that's most of
that.
Go.
Now the thing is this.
I know a nigga ride by the spring. Ooh, look at this bright nigga.
The only difference is like if that's scrimmage. War, when you jacking, that's scrimmage. War is I'm sending these niggas to get this nigga. They fail. No, nigga, we sending niggas back because I know what happened on this. That's different. That's war.
That's war. It ain't
the
war.
Scrimmage is the jackals, the niggas who going over there trying to press, do all this whole weird shit. That don't got nothing to do with nothing that's going down.
Mm-mm.
That's that. You don't retaliate off that.
Yeah, you can't.
That's the shit. That's the shit I'm saying. Like when it comes to that, and then that's our rules though. That's old law, because new law is. You remember we used to leave the scammers and the boosters alone. The scammers and the boosters
until they scammed the wrong motherfucker.
Yeah,
you food now.
No, that's because the scammers like computer niggas.
I remember the first.
But new law. Yeah, new law is anybody in your circle. So if you go on new law, Daddy was right.
Hold on, I'll let you finish, Tony, because this nigga talking I'm taking it too far. This nigga about to say some bullshit.
I ain't saying I'm just saying when I seen the first scam retaliation happen.
Yeah.
It was a little brutal.
Yeah.
But it happened.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Well, I say new law, Daddy was right. Because new law, niggas, them YNs don't kill.
Mm-hmm.
It's more so.
What you said?
Daddy was right if you go on new law. Because
Who?
technically, if you go on
the
new
daddy.
law, the daddy
Okay,
was right.
the daddy
Because technically,
was
it's
right.
like it's us against them. One
I find
Right.
blue killed my son, I kill a blue.
So he went by new.
Now he
went by
really
new law.
went by the old law.
Yeah.
How
Eye
it
for
really
eye,
was supposed
yeah.
to be.
It's an eye for an eye.
Yeah, but when it started to make sense and you steady like when we realize, okay, we can go back and forth, but we on the losing end of the stick because of who we up against.
Yeah.
But you can never win against that because you're
No.
never gonna have
No.
that behind you to back you for that.
'Cause
That's
now you
why-
done did
that's
that. Them
why
boys
when-
can go
that's
back
why
and
when he
get-
went-
they can go back at you again.
But that's why when he went to court, look at what was behind him. All
That
they tell
whole-
it, all I seen was when you get booked in that thing, we finna beat your ass.
Yeah, he already had bruises on him.
yeah,
That was
yeah,
from
he,
the car wreck.
Oh, well.
yeah, he walked out with his head held
He
high.
didn't care though.
He didn't care.
I respected him.
Yeah.
That's
No,
the
he-
way-
The way he held it, the way he did it.
This is the thing.
He
hold
got
on.
his respect for
This
that.
is
Oh, the way he
thing.
did it, yeah,
So
he-
what
he
I'm gonna
was-
say
he was
is
no fear.
on my mama, behind my daughter. That's probably. I'm not taking nothing away from. I'm just telling you about the whole aspect of it. But the way he did it, it probably be the way that I do it. Because I always tell my daughter this. I say, please don't get yourself in nothing because I'm gonna make them give me the death penalty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not getting no bond. It's no point of people saying like, hey, can we bond? See how he can fight it from the outside. Trust me, no bond. I did whatever I did to the dirtiest. I'll hang a motherfucker.
Yeah.
I'll set a motherfucker up. I'm gonna make sure that I'm done after this. I'm getting the death. This is what I tell my daughter. Don't put me in the situation,
I tell my
please,
daughter the same
because I'm
thing.
gonna get the death penalty. I'm gonna make them give me the
Yeah.
death penalty.
I tell my daughter, when it come to you, I'm a free body. So use your free body wisely. Don't put me in no bullshit if you don't want to see me go down that road. Because once you call me, you be like, activate dad and go do what you do. I already know where I'm going. It's
Yeah.
hell or jail for me.
Yeah.
Because that's what I'm on.
Yeah, I tell my daughter
So
all the
if
time.
you don't
I say,
wanna
I tell
put
her
me
the
on
same
there,
shit.
yeah.
I say, don't let
mine
this-
is the needle.
Yeah.
So
I
if
say
you
don't
wanna
let
see me
this. I
dial
say don't
that
let this
thing.
smiling, happy-go-lucky nigga
Yeah.
fool you.
Nah.
If you come once you press that button
I
and you
think
open
it's
that
about
door,
girls,
I
though.
know.
once you
Yeah.
open that door, I'm loose.
Yeah.
I do my sisters like that the same way. Look, bro, if you don't want that bridge burnt, don't call me. If you think you're gonna go back, don't call me, bro, because I don't rebuild bridges. Once I get activated, bro, and I get out there and I turn up, these niggas ain't woke up in my
It's
house.
been
I
like
don't
that.
want to see. I don't want to see him in line
It's
of
been
sight.
like that with my
But
sister.
None of that.
let's get back to bro. I feel like bro miscalculated, but I like you say, see,
He was angry.
yeah,
it was anger. He
I
had that
respect him for holding his head high
Yeah, of course.
and saying fuck it. I know what I
That
did.
shit hurt. He
Because
was
that means
our
he
age.
stood on what he
was
stood on what he did.
Yeah, he was 30
He
Yeah,
was
he stood
38.
on
Yeah,
what
he
yeah, he was 38.
He stood on that. He was like, bro, I
Yeah.
did it, and I.
That's
I
why he
meant
was
that.
like, yeah, he was talking shit on
He was like, no, I don't
Yeah.
care.
And I was like, hey, listen,
Respect
behind my daughter, I'm going out the same way. I'm
Me
sorry.
too.
But see, like I said, my whole
Nah, but
I just thought he
my
found
daughter-
that same
my daughter
exact.
wrong.
I thought he did that
Nah.
same exact stuff.
And my daughter raw some shit, and
No, if it's wrong,
if it's wrongful,
that's what I'm saying.
Need that cool down period. You still need
I
that
don't
cool down
want my
period.
daughter,
Even if she
that's
wrong,
why I try to raise my daughter like not
Yes.
to that because I'm really ready to crash out even if my daughter wrong.
yeah.
yeah, me too.
But I try to raise her not to be like that. I raised my daughter not to be my princess. A logical thinker.
The daughters
a
ever-
rational thinker.
Let me ask you a
Ain't
question.
supposed to.
The daughters niggas calling y'all yet? Like talking to y'all?
Her mom,
The daughter
my
nigga ain't talking
Put
to
them
you?
whole ass niggas off quick.
My daughter nigga talking to me, but that's private, so I'm not gonna even talk about it.
Nigga straighten up them Marine.
That
I'm fucking with you.
nigga that on some crybaby shit.
Ain't
But
nobody
that's
calling
another
you.
story. Don't
do
worry
that.
about
You probably
podcast.
watched the
That's what I'm saying. Like I ain't want to say that.
Damn, bro. Look, they finna be watching it together.
Damn.
He gonna be like,
Oh, you telling your dad?
You telling your
that
daddy
I'm-
No,
everything.
he
Now we gotta
he the
do
one hit
something
me
to him.
up, so he on some.
Hopefully he ain't Reggie out for Bad Boy 3.
he,
Cause I don't want nothing to do with him. No, Bad Boy.
Oh,
That ball-
Reggie.
that ball was-
He-
I don't
was
want
him.
nothing to do with him.
He him no, he don't nah.
Kiss you on y'all.
Nah, this little nigga,
He
he
got that.
This
man,
nigga
is he
solid.
Let's say,
Nah,
he solid.
is he still standing behind
Well,
us
he,
with that
I mean, if he calling, that's
Yeah,
a
he
respect
solid.
thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he calling me on respect though. He like, I don't wanna get mad at this. It be some man shit, bro.
And he
Like,
older
it
too,
ain't
huh?
no- Yeah, he a little older. She 20, he 21. She finna be 20, 21.
Oh, that's it.
Oh,
No,
man,
that ain't
they
older.
older.
They same
That's the
age.
same
nigga.
age.
Yeah,
They in the same grade.
yeah, yeah,
I respect them for calling though.
yeah. Cause it be man shit, you know what I'm saying, overall. But let me get into some more shit though.
I'm
get light.
definitely willing to crash out though.
Let's get a little light.
I be wishing.
This some shit I ain't tell
DP.
y'all about.
That penalty. Okay, go ahead.
This one pregame. It's somebody in Houston, a prominent figure in Houston, woman, social media wise. She was talking about BBLs. She was saying how BBLs is a scam because they going to get their BBLs and the BBLs is fading away in 3-4 years. So what she's saying is like we spending our money and we going to do this and it ain't lasting and we back big. So she hot. She like we instead of wasting our money on these people, we need to get it together because the money is getting wasted. We steady going and spending this money and we coming back and we back big.
Bro,
That's
that's their fault.
Okay.
That's not a permanent fix.
Bitch, work out with it.
And you mad because you went and sucked all that fat out of you and then you went back home and started
And got
eating
fat
4 double
again.
cheeseburgers a day and shit and thought you was supposed to stay skinny. They ain't put no motherfucking magical dissolve shit in you. They sucked that fat the fuck out for you to work on the shit now that you
Right.
done got
They
it out.
started you off. You
They
need
put
to
you on the
finish it.
they put you on the path. It ain't my fault that you made a fucking U-turn.
Hey,
nigga.
look, because think about this. If you get the right BBL, I'm going to take the fat from here and put it there. Now, if you go work out and build muscle around this fat, it's going to all come together. It's going to be natural.
What's the best work you seen? Nah, I'm just playing with you. Go ahead.
Now, I saw
Houston
some good
wise,
work.
I see some good work.
I ain't talking about
My
Houston
thing
wise,
is,
I'm just talking about peers.
see the
I know
problem.
some- it's the extremes that I don't fuck with.
The first problem was the ass shots. That's the problem.
That was the
different.
problem. I think that's
The
what it was.
BBLs
The ass
is not
shots-
the problem.
The ass shots and the silicone.
Yeah,
was
the
No,
silicone
the
problem.
girl was getting the beat. This the one I'm talking
No,
about.
what I'm
She had
saying though.
BBL.
No, what I'm
But
saying
BBLs
is,
is
no, what I'm
just a fat
saying is,
transfer. It's
if
not
you
really an
if you
issue.
can't maintain a BBL, you're lazy.
Yeah.
And if you getting it unproportionate, where you just getting and you was super fat and had little legs, and you trying to get all of that shit, and you need to tell that nigga, hey, bro, don't put. If I got 700 millimeters of fat, bro, I only need like 300 of that shit. Don't put all that shit back there because my
What's the
legs.
number shit you talking about? What's
I don't know what
They
they
take it.
talking
Well,
about.
you know when they take it out, they put it in a cylinder. When they suck it out, they go
Okay.
into a cylinder. And it's
There's
a
no way no
millimeter.
bitch should have had a good
700
big
is this?
with
But I'm
legs
no, I'm
that
saying, but
little.
What's
I don't know.
300?
But I mean, they have it in cylinder. I mean, I just gave a number.
Oh, okay, you get
But
it.
if they got or 700 cc, and nigga, if you got a whole canister of this big, nigga, and I'm not that size, nigga, don't put all of that shit in me, bro. Cause now you
Put
looking
it in
weak.
your thighs too.
Yeah, you gotta.
But
you
what
gotta
I'm
level it out.
saying is, okay, once you get the fat is, this what I'm saying. It's fat. It's your fat. You taking
that
it
shit
out
fine.
and putting it somewhere else.
Yeah.
It's still your fat. So if you work that shit out, it's still your fat. It will still muscle with connect and everything. That's why these hoes' ass is jiggling now when they got BBLs. Remember back in the day, they'd be stiff when they shake their ass.
Cause they don't do nothing. They just get it done. And the one that
Big
was on social
stupid ass,
media that was
stiff
talking,
ass.
and the one that was on social media talking about that shit is one of them hoes that's in that same aspect. She
But
got
if you
that
got,
shit and thought
if
it
you
was
got
gonna be
the
a cure
fat
all.
transfer, if you work out, it's gonna proportion itself right. You still gonna have muscle legs with a fat ass.
And you ain't gotta do
And
that
it's gonna
much.
still be a jiggly
Go
ass.
walk a couple miles a day. You ain't gotta do that much.
But
Just
if you're not
maintain it.
putting nothing with it,
And
bro, it's not
supposed to
them
stay
doctors'
fine?
fault, it's
Yeah,
your
you think
fault.
you supposed to stay fine forever? Nah, bitch. That shit is just put you on track.
It's like the motherfucker coming to scope your abs and then you go right back to eating saying, oh, well, my stomach getting back big. Bro, I scoped at your shit.
to put you on the path, nigga. No, I didn't tell you this story.
I
didn't tell you
cut
eat Whataburger 4 times a day.
I cut the 6 months of cardio for you.
Yeah.
I cut that shit out. I
just
saw
gave you a head
basically,
start.
I'm just giving you a head start.
I gave you a head start.
You gotta do the rest.
You got to do the rest.
You running a mile, bitch. I gave you 3 whole laps. So
Now
out
when
of
the
that
ass
4.
get to dropping because it's heavy, hey, bitch, it's more fat back there. You supposed to get the muscle to help it stay up.
Time to do
this,
squats.
that,
You gotta do
whatever.
something.
You have to do something
You
to
gotta do
help
something.
it.
Yeah.
Now you look nasty.
That's how I
That's
feel.
not my fault.
And I feel
But
like
when you
even
first
if
got
it
it, you
fade
look good.
You ain't complain then. You was
Mhm.
fresh. And I
2
feel like it
years
ain't gonna,
later.
and I feel like if it fades out, I don't think it's never gonna phase out. I think the extreme gonna phase out. I think people gonna start dipping into that.
It's never
that
gonna
more,
phase out.
I think people
because
gonna dip
some
into that
hoes
more
will never have
natural.
that ass
They gonna
like
start
that.
dipping into
Yeah.
that natural look.
No,
It ain't
think
gonna be the
about this.
extreme no more.
Even if it's a bitch that's like, cause I done saw it on my mama. This me. I done seen a bitch who was kind of built, kind of fucked up.
She had the legs and the thighs though.
Yes. So when she took that shit out of stuff and put it in her ass,
Raise it up,
it
round
caught
it
up,
out.
and everything was just more like, that's all that hoe needed. But she maintained it though. She in the gym, she doing this. So now it's more like,
That's all-
we
that's
can
still.
sit there and look at that ass and be like, nah, that, I don't know. She might be natural. You think that's natural? This, because it's sit up. But she on them squats, she on them legs, she on them, she doing everything because
She on that
that
plan.
fat, that's her natural fat. It ain't like they got the fat. That ain't silicone. It's her fat. So it connect with the muscle and everything.
But
That's
let
what's
me-
gonna go away. The fatness. I mean, them
Let
shots
me
of that
ask you this.
silicone.
Let me
gonna
ask
go.
you what
That's
y'all
really
saying.
gone already.
Cause
Yeah.
I feel like how y'all saying, that's why I brung it up. But I feel like it's the bitches from the PPP era. They got that money and they ran and did their surgery. You know, they got that 20, then they got that
They got them
40.
shots and shit. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But they got
now,
shots and shit.
we in 2025. 5 years later, they out and got big again.
But look,
2020 they was fine as a motherfucker.
I think the BBL thing was the newer. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna give you when we get off air. I'm gonna tell you somebody who had the shit before, and I'm gonna tell you somebody who got the
I'm
shit
gonna
after.
get now.
Nah, I ain't gonna call
I
no
need it on
names.
the
I can't do that.
podcast.
I can't do that. I can't do the name because we know all of them.
The world know them?
The world, like they big, they
Okay,
pop.
I got you.
So I can't do them like that now.
I got one in
But
my head
if
right
I
now.
give you like the ones who came from the BBL era, they still got fat asses. They shit just caught up to them. They just it ain't.
They just thick. They
It ain't
still
that no
they
more.
shapely thick.
So now you can look and be like, but if you didn't never know them, you would never be like, oh, this bitch had a BBL. It just caught up to her now.
Yeah.
If you had one of them ones before then with the silicone and the other shit,
Yeah,
you could look at them now and be more like, well, this all look disgusting.
Cause that silicone don't move. It
That
stay the
shit-
same
It's the
shape.
same
Nah.
shape.
And now you got this fat going around
It
your ass out of whack and
Yeah,
shit
it's
because it ain't
like
moving,
it
ain't
ain't
doing right.
an onion, it's a bell pepper back there.
Yeah. And it's gonna stay the bell
Yeah.
pepper.
Or
So it's like,
it's a garlic that hoe just big at the bottom. like a
but the
teardrop.
cuff of it is
Yeah,
just
it ain't
trash.
the cuff
It
it.
just look disgusting.
See,
But I-
the BBL is good because what?
If
so,
you get fat, it's
So-
that fat ass gonna grow with you too, but it's
Yeah.
gonna it's still gonna have that little cup, but it's gonna be more like
So yeah, because I'm saying I read it
You know
one
what I
day.
mean?
I remember distinctly reading it. So technically, what they said was, when you move that fat around, you move it to your ass or you move it wherever you're gonna move it. If you continue on your same diet and keep doing that shit, that fat attracts other fat. That's why when you get fat in the belly, your belly just get bigger. So now you got this fat ass, and you keep eating. All of that fat is going back to you. So now you just big, you bottom heavy than a motherfucker because you ain't changed shit. You done got all this lipo, nigga, and you, bitch, I see you at Whataburger every day. Them double cheeseburgers
Wait.
and them double water juniors going straight back to your ass and your thighs
But-
and the bottom of your belly.
But hold on, bro. That's not necessarily true.
That's what they say.
That's not true.
They say
Let me
the
tell you
fat
why.
attract fat.
Let me tell you why it's not necessarily true. Because the same way you can't direct where you burn fat, you can't direct where you put it. Your body put it where it wants.
I understand
No,
that.
no,
But they
no,
saying
no,
but
but
that's it. When I
listen.
read it, it was like when you put all of that fat back there, the body is supposed
Nah,
to
but
go
listen,
back
fuck that. Think about this, nigga. Some niggas get fat all over. Some of us only get a big stomach. Some of us get, nigga. When the fuck have you ever the jiggly arm
there. That's probably
syndrome?
a natural deal. I'm talking about when
No,
you get it
but
moved around.
no, it's the same thing. It's still gonna go where it wanna go. It go where it's comfortable at. Like you can't tell fat where to go. That's why you can't tell fat where to leave. You grow and you start doing cardio, and then all of a sudden you more like. We looking at a nigga like, damn, bitch, your face got slim. But you looking at it like, I don't see nothing because my stomach's still big.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, it ain't got to the stomach yet. It's going to the face.
It's gonna come
It's going
down.
to the arms.
Mhm.
Then it's going to the
It's
stomach.
going to the
Then
easy
it's
fat
going.
burn.
It's
It's going
going
to
where
easy.
it's stored the most at first. Right?
It's going to
Right.
that easy burn.
Cool. But the same way, how you gonna tell fat where to go? Hey, look, I done ate all this other bullshit. Hey, look, don't go under my neck. go to McCall Muscle. Nah, bitch, that hoe going where the fuck it want to go. You cannot control that.
Look, I ain't saying it's going like that. All I'm saying is with them niggas, when I read was they say when they put it in your ass, that's why a lot, if you see the women that get them BBLs, and when they get out of shape, it's more so they ass get way bigger because a lot of that fat start going. It's
I
going
don't
bubbling
see
up
that.
in that
I just
area.
think that everything catch up to it.
So what if your ass get big and your stomach don't? So say if you stay
I never
slim,
saw. Okay, this is me.
and you
I
just
never
start getting
saw
more
a
and
hoe-
more bottom heavy.
I never saw a hoe with a BBL who got a bigger ass when she got bigger. I seen her stomach catch up to it, or maybe like around her thighs and hips, so the ass don't look as bigger no more. It's just more like, damn, that ass used to be kind of like cupped. Now it's just more like full.
You know when you see that though, the only time you see that is when they get a BBL but they get a tummy tuck. Cause if you just get a regular BBL, you right, that's how it's gonna hit.
Yeah.
But when you
you
get
gotta get that shit shaped out.
if you
gotta
get
that
a
whole
tummy
360.
tuck, a tummy tuck is when you flap that bitch
That
up.
mean
yeah.
no. The tummy tuck mean that none of this shit really going to. It can't go to your stomach, cause you can't eat that
Exactly.
much. It's going somewhere else. So yeah, he could be
Exactly.
right on in that instance. Maybe that's
the only
what
time
he's
that
saying.
shit happens.
Maybe that's what he's saying too.
They
Cause
got-
they-
it's like
they
squeezing
cutting
toothpaste.
it,
Like
yeah.
nigga, I ain't got no storage. In fact, get
Nah,
squeezed.
nigga
back
steady
down.
rolling that bitch up, and then, yeah, he
Yeah.
right.
He right there, bottom heavy.
But to add to that, what I was saying was like my point was it's like it was abundance of money coming in with the PPP. So
Oh, of
y'all was
course.
able to do what y'all want to do, but anything with surgery, it calls for upkeep.
Of course.
Anything you get with surgery, that's like when I'm sorry to tell y'all, that's like when the porcelain business. You gotta keep that upkeep on your porcelain business.
Oh, on your teeth?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if you don't, then shit start falling out, and you gotta go put them bitches back in.
You
You
gotta
gotta-
get them hoes done right.
So you gotta continue
No.
to get bread.
This the problem. It ain't the porcelain. This the thing
the
again. Like to
dentist.
be no, it's not the porcelain. It's when you get some outside
Foreign.
of the porcelain.
Foreign.
Because the porcelain is really more like your regular teeth.
Your porcelain or veneer.
So what's the other
They
ones
good.
called?
I don't know, but that I'm just.
Because
Uh,
porcelain and veneer, they good. If you get them done right, they straight.
But
It's the ones that be getting that
look,
motherfucking
the
extra shit.
veneer is just the layer, but the porcelain is what it's made out of.
Right.
Porcelain is more like, kind of like the enamel of what your teeth
Right.
is made out of.
Right.
Mhm.
If you go against it, let's say if you get plastic, but it look good, nigga. That's not what grow.
No, this
How do
what I'm
you-
saying.
I think it's when
No,
you
no,
get.
no,
I think it's when you get it
no,
done
no,
at too.
no,
Foreign shit.
I know what
What
I'm
they
saying.
doing?
That
Foreign
they not
shit,
doing.
foreign
What
shit
I'm
be
saying
fucking
is
up.
when they
You
doing
gotta maintain
foreign, they not
foreign
doing porcelain.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking
They
about.
doing plastic.
Yeah, they doing something.
So what I'm saying is if you get
Okay.
porcelain, you good. They doing your shit the right way.
But
It's
also
like
porcelain done at the right place. Because if you get it done,
No, at the
half-assed,
right
the
place.
mother still
But what
fall
I'm
out.
saying is 9 times out of 10, if you go foreign, they not doing porcelain.
Right.
They'll
What is
tell
that?
you come get veneers. They're not gonna tell
But
you
what is
get
that?
porcelain veneers.
What is that they doing foreign? Why?
I don't know what they're doing.
Think about it.
They doing something because you can get
Come down
get
here.
like 20 in foreign countries.
No,
to
but
the same
look,
price as
come
like
down
4
here
here.
and say I want my shit done. They're gonna say you want. They'll ask you veneers or you want porcelain veneers. They asking you.
Yeah.
Porcelain is gonna be more because they letting you know. Okay, well this shit is really finna.
Cost.
Sick.
Yeah, and it's gonna
be right.
grow around your shit. This is gonna be like your real enamel teeth.
Mm-hmm.
If you just want veneers, then it's more like, okay, well, whatever we give you, you can just have it. I can give you 20 plastic boys, long as they white and they look good and they straight, you okay with that. You
That's
ever
what-
expect that plastic to grow around?
Your business. But this
It's
is what
not
I was
gonna
saying. I'm not trying to. This is what I'm not trying to do. I'm not trying to shit on people that got their shit together and they doing it. I'm just trying to say when that money was coming in abundance, a lot of people did shit with no outlook, no
And
plan.
didn't know the difference.
Yeah.
And didn't know
That's the
difference,
same
yeah.
thing that
Yeah.
what I'm
Because
saying.
I think-
All I'm saying is that it's a difference between everything that you do. Like it's a
gotta
difference
have that
between
knowledge
butt
about it.
shots and a BBL.
Yeah.
We gotta separate the difference because everybody They call butt shots BBLs. Them
That's
two
not-
different
that's
things.
different things.
So we gotta know the difference.
Yeah, because
We gotta know the
butt shots and
difference
silicone
between-
was that PPP shit, but it was the early stages. That's what everybody was getting. That's when they were saying Nicki
All right,
Minaj
and you
had
gotta know
got,
the
and her shit was looking
you
all
gotta know the
lopsided.
difference between going
BBL
to the
started going
DR
right.
to get veneers, and you gotta know America getting porcelain
Yeah,
and getting your shit done. It's two different things.
Yeah.
going to
Nigga,
River Oaks. Look,
I
going to
down
River
here,
Oaks.
you can buy an ice cream at River Oaks.
You gonna go to River Oaks
You
or you gonna go
go
to
over there,
Mexico?
You can still buy the apple with porcelain.
You can eat ass with porcelain. In the DR.
But hold on. Let me finish my point. I'm just what I'm trying to say.
See,
I'm trying to say
it's
this.
a green tooth.
But something rotten.
You get that motherfucker from Mexico. You go down and eat that ass. That
That's
will come
gonna
up
be-
green.
hey.
You make your tooth.
That
Your
back
tooth lost
tooth-
She
color.
think it's a butt plug in there. She what's this thing?
Missing the whole tooth.
That back tooth from Yucatan.
Nigga, oh, where you going?
Look, wait. Nigga take that. She take that shit. She be like, nigga, is that a tooth or is that corn? I was kidding.
You know that. You know that butt plug light up in the middle of that. That's
That white tooth. That big white tooth. That big chiclet in that hoe. That big chiclet. Bright to the
Okay, this is
motherfucker.
what I'm trying to say. Basically, my point is like
For real.
when that money came in,
Everybody
people
just went.
rushed to do shit with no information.
That's what it
So
was.
now
No
that it's
education, no
2025,
knowledge.
it's like
Everybody shit expiring.
it's expired.
It's old now. Yeah.
So you had the money then, and you can go do your business, but it's 2025
You
now.
can't go back.
It ain't no
I
more
mean, 'cause
long.
it's just like titties. I mean, the silicone titties got to get replaced like every
Yeah.
7 years. 7
No, it's not
years.
7 yet.
like
But
7
most of
to 10
them though, if you
That's what I'm saying. You on
But
2025,
but listen,
it's like
if
7
you
to
do
10,
them,
you gotta
if you
get
do
them
them,
redone.
if you do them the right way in the United States, you got insurance.
Yeah.
Upkeep,
You go
just
back,
go
get
back.
upkeep, yeah.
It's the same thing with the teeth. You can go back, get insurance. BBL, long as you get your you getting your massage and upkeep, you okay.
Yeah, because they
The
get that
silicone shit though. You
They get
going
them
in
little
somebody's
rollers.
garage.
So what are the women going? This a name that I'ma know y'all niggas know y'all business.
Mickey with
What?
the tattoos.
Not,
You got one of the Mickey tattoos.
I know. I never
You
had a
do?
Mickey tattoo. He
We
looked
know,
like
I ain't
You
gonna
never
lie.
had a Mickey
I ain't
tattoo?
know.
We got bitches that went there.
You never had a Mickey tattoo?
Nah.
What's the name of the female, where the females going legit wise these days? That's in Houston, Austin, Miami
To get the ass?
to get the BBL.
Oh, John Money, baby.
That's what
Drake
they
put
got?
everybody on.
John Money?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dr. John.
I don't know about all that.
Dr. John is
Dr.
on
Miami
all,
showed
bro.
you right?
Yeah.
Dr. Miami in
Dr.
Miami. But
Miami,
we talking about in
ah.
Houston,
No,
Dr.
he said
John.
he said United
Oh yeah,
States.
John
Yeah.
Money here. Drake give away BBLs to John.
But
Because he got one from him.
you heard
Shit.
you heard about Mia? When them females are coming, gonna know about Mia.
Oh yeah, I know Mia.
Yeah.
I know Mia.
I'm trying
I
to
follow
say-
a lot of them. I follow a lot of them BBLs just to see pictures.
Somebody told me they saw you own all of them too.
He donated.
Yeah, he donated.
Tony didn't donate.
Nigga, bone cartilage and everything he donated. Have you?
But John
Have you
John
ever-
is John real popular though.
So that's what I was saying
He
about
knew the
that.
price and everything.
I'm just saying they
That
money
John
ran
lied.
out. So now it's a thing of y'all getting washed now. Cause y'all had that money then, y'all always fine.
I just
There was
don't
a lot
think
of
that-
fine
I just don't
bitches.
think that they worked out and caught up.
No, cause you was supposed to work out.
to it. You were supposed to.
Look,
But you having
there
bread,
go John right here.
he looked like Drake signing deals.
Look,
He showing me shit
look,
Drake
John,
signed.
look at that before and after, boy.
Nah, I don't even want to talk about that.
Look at that before and after, boy. You don't know?
Crazy.
John got that making
making miracles.
Look, he doing. Look, you can go get you something too.
I don't need it. I'm in the gym. I don't
Look,
play
go
play
get you
around with
something.
nobody.
Go get you something. See,
Nah,
then
I'm
you gonna
straight.
look
I'm
before.
straight. I wait my time.
So
So you can
That-
tell. Look at that
Oh,
waist
yeah,
too.
I
That
watch.
waist.
I wait
That's
my
how,
time.
that's how he making your waist. Look.
What's
You
your
got
time, see?
Nah, I'm shit with the hoes.
you
I'm
did
cool.
you did your thing.
What?
You did your thing. But this, I want to talk about this too.
Okay.
So the dude, it was a dude. It was a dude. TikTokers came pranked on his doorstep. I'm just bringing up top. Get
You
out
saw it?
Get
Nah,
back in your
I'm just
bag.
laughing about this shit.
Oh Lord, that's real.
Nigga.
What's that bitch front
yeah,
look
yeah.
like?
Oh, yeah,
Nah,
yeah.
yeah, I'm okay with that.
That right there,
That's how the shit I'm okay
Hold on,
with.
what you say that people
You needed that,
name
huh?
DJ? What's his name?
Dr. John?
Oh yeah, I gotta put my people on it.
He got payment
Put
plans too.
my
Hey,
people on
wait,
that.
you ain't even gotta do in-house. You can send pictures and he'll give you his
Yeah.
recommendations too.
Okay,
Off the
so I
rip.
wanna move y'all on to the next
Come
shit.
on.
Dude, people came to his house. He lived in a good neighborhood. Some little white little TikTokers came to his house was doing the nigga knot prank. He
They
killed
doing
him.
nigga knots?
You know, like it ain't called nigga
Bro,
knot.
how was it called nigga knot? That's what I was gonna say, bro.
It ain't
Who
nigga
gave
knot.
Oh
it
no,
nigga
no,
knot?
no. But let's
let's go. Keep on my bad. Go ahead. Go
That's
ahead.
what
go
we
ahead.
called it. We called it nigga knot. They called it like door.
So the black nigga killed the white
He
dude.
killed him for knocking on his door, and he came out, smoked him.
Just for knocking?
Hold on, let me. It was like the little prank. I'm not gonna.
I know, but why he? I need to know like what he killed him for.
He murked the nigga for doing the
Did
ding
he
dong.
get off?
No, they arrested his ass.
Oh yeah. Well, I need to know why
Yeah.
he killed him though. Like just for knocking.
Yeah,
then he
if
should
you
go
kill
to
somebody
jail.
for knocking on the door, nigga,
He
you deserve to go to
did.
jail.
He did the hump, the boom, and ran off.
Yeah, he just opened the door and killed him. Like,
Yeah.
you gotta go to jail, bro. You ain't gotta do it. Yo, life not threat. You not the nigga knock on your door.
Yeah,
Could have been anybody. Could have been Jehovah's Witness.
Understood.
Yeah, like that's
Could have been a
not,
nigga
that's
selling
not-
fucking
that's not-
digital life.
yeah, that's not
Nigga selling insurance. Or
And
fucking,
then me, you know, it's a part of me sometimes that I just be wanting to like go with whatever's black, but I guess
You
us
can't.
being black, it don't let us do that because we don't like no bullshit.
But even when niggas knock on my door, bro, I mean, I can discern what's gonna
Yeah,
happen.
but I'm not gonna hurt you.
Like,
bro.
I'm not gonna hurt you, bro. Like, I talk to you before, even if I don't trust you, I talk to you through my door, my ring. Like, hey, what's up? I ain't here. Or I see your cars in the driveway. I ain't here, bro. What you need?
Okay, so
I
what
ain't
I'm
finna just
looking at
open the
right
door and
now,
start blasting.
they said that they came knocking on his door 3 a.m. in the morning.
Oh, nah.
And he
Oh,
just sitting minding his
nah.
business.
Oh, nah.
And
Well, you might get shot at 3 a.m. I don't know.
they came
that
knocking
make
on
me
his door
nervous.
3 in the morning and ran
Just
off.
for knocking? Nah.
Yeah.
I'm okay with it.
I don't know. I feel like
Yeah,
I feel
no,
like it depends. It depends how you knock, but I need to know like But if I also see you running, I'm not gonna open the door. But if you like knocking at my door, looking, yeah, you might get shot
If
through
you
the door.
twisting a knob and all that kind of shit.
But if you
yeah,
knock, if
okay.
I knock and see you run off, I'm not even finna. I'm finna ignore it.
Yeah.
I take my
this
camera
what
and
I'm
I don't
saying.
see it on
Okay,
my
this
camera no more,
this
you
is the
know.
only difference is the only difference that I say about that is like 3 a.m. is that 3 black little kids and they came knocked on your door.
Little kids.
No, I'm
that's
saying
different.
like, look, I'm talking about teenagers.
If you hooded up, mask up, then yeah, somebody dying.
That's what I'm
But if
saying.
you not, then
But I'm saying it's the same shit, but they white,
they had hoods and shit on.
bro.
no. I'm saying if it's 3 little black kids in regular clothes, I'm not killing y'all. I'm
Yeah.
gonna be like,
That's
these
us.
bitch ass niggas.
But I'm saying when a white person do it, it's justified.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying. Us, we gonna be like them little niggas playing nigga not.
No, but you said they went to jail for killing them.
No, I'm saying he went to jail. He was a black dude.
There's a black dude in his house.
3 white kids ran.
Nah,
Oh,
into
dude,
the-
you didn't. I don't remember you saying that.
No, that's
Okay.
what I'm trying to say.
So a black dude in the house,
Bro,
3
you
white
didn't
kids
get a
knocked
whole
on this
full
I
door.
was trying.
No, you didn't trying. You was tricking.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
wasn't trying.
All right,
so-
let me give y'all a whole
Black
context.
dude in
Come
the
on, bro,
house.
You got to get the whole thing.
Black dude in his house.
Okay.
It's 3 a.m. in the morning.
Okay.
3 white kids run up to his house, hoodie.
What they got on? They got hoodies.
They got the hoodies and everything on. They ran into his house. They nigga not.
They ran off though.
They ran off, and he
But they
came
had hoodies
outside and he bum bum bum.
Yeah, that's still kind of wrong, though.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
they
still
running
wrong,
off. Yeah,
but
it's
at the
still
end of the
wrong.
day, it's like
No,
You're my
I wanna rock with that, but if they ran off, then bro, that's just kids playing.
Now I ain't gonna lie, they ringing my doorbell and standing there.
you on my property though.
Even if you standing there, if you're not doing nothing aggressive, why I'm killing you? Nigga, can't we talk through the doorbell
But I can
these
wait
days?
though too.
I'm
I'm
not-
gonna wait.
Come on.
I can wait till you get aggressive. I'll
You know
stand
what?
right
The
at the
other thing
front
that
door.
came out, the nigga was 27.
Who?
The dude that was in his house.
They killed him?
Yeah, he was
Oh,
27.
yeah,
He
he
itching
could-
for a ride.
he was itching for something.
Yeah.
Now if he was like 90,
Not for me, bro. Like,
But chasing them down in your yard and shit because they knocking on your
And
door.
it's like this with me. Like, I done had this shit happen the other day. A couple of weeks ago, I'm chilling and these young niggas rolled up on me and I clenched. But I had it to where they couldn't see it, but I was clenched. And I was just more like, and they was just like, what's up, man, we trying to do this, that, and the third. And I had a whole conversation with them niggas, but I clenched.
Yeah.
You gotta be on guard.
But it wasn't saying like, oh, these niggas was a threat to me. Them niggas was hoodied up and poo shiesties, but I was just still like,
But it also didn't matter their color. It was just more so because they walked up upon it. They came
nigga,
up
I'm
on
gonna give you the benefit of the doubt. I have to.
No, I'm gonna do it. But I see, I'm like the same way. Anybody, if you come up behind me, period, I don't care what race, what you got going on, anything.
They saying basically like they in, you know North Carolina, they got some.
Oh well,
they got some different rules out there. It's like different stand your grounds out there.
See,
Ain't no different. I think Texas.
No.
Got,
North Carolina, nigga, let me tell you something about North Carolina. North Carolina still got the if you cheat
still
rule.
got the clan.
No, if you cheat, they saying if you cheat, let's say for instance, you with your wife,
Mm-hmm.
and you cheat on your wife, a nigga can come blast you, wherever, and he can get off because it was an act of love.
you can do that in Texas
So,
too, though.
Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you another thing.
So wait, if I got a wife, my wife cheating, I can go to the person's house that she cheating with and blast off on.
Yeah, and then look at this because I'm gonna tell
That's
you about
crazy.
I'm gonna tell you about Steve Smith. You remember Steve Smith apologized to the nigga? You remember Steve Smith? He fucked the nigga wife, right?
Mm-hmm.
He apologized. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
He did that. The nigga sued him because it was in North Carolina that he did it in. So when the nigga sued him on the act of we was married and you fucked up our marriage. So once you fuck,
pussy nigga shit.
yeah, once you fuck up a nigga marriage, the nigga get to sue you,
Nah,
and you gotta pay them.
I sue and still divorce her. I want all that bread to myself.
Oh, okay.
I just hold nigga shit to me. Man, move your cake ass home.
Why I gotta leave empty-handed, bro?
Bro, you a hoe.
Why I gotta leave empty-handed?
The bitch chose.
If I can take smooth advantage,
The hoe chose.
I'm gonna take
up.
advantage. That's like we in North
But
Carolina.
no,
We in North Carolina, you a millionaire.
The hoe chose
My wife chose up. She fucked a millionaire. And I was a $60,000 nigga a year.
Bro, you just a
I want,
$60,000
nah, bro. You can keep that hoe, but I'm gonna need
big
a cover.
nigga. That's a millionaire.
Guess what?
she don't want no puppy. She want a big
Hey,
dog.
guess what?
Nah, but
I'm gonna take a few of them
You know,
million,
my
and I'm gonna
thing
go
is-
somewhere where
nah,
my dick
my
is
thing
big.
nah, I ain't gonna lie. If I tell my bitch, if she with a nigga that work at McDonald's and I want to take her from a nigga, we gonna leave him bad.
That's what they do in North Carolina.
No, we gonna do this out here. We gonna leave that nigga 100,000.
We ain't gotta worry about it.
If I want her from him, take it so he don't go down through here.
And I got
act
big,
a
and my money
line of
long. My money long.
My money long is what I'm saying. Get that nigga
100,000
100 bands and let him go on by his
That's
way.
respectable.
He can go get him a bitch that's up under him and upgrade her, and they can live happily ever after.
So you
Why would we make
you feed the ecosystem? Is basically what you.
Duh, yes.
Yeah. I respect.
Hey, look, bro. I'm gonna take the hoe, but I don't want no problems. I don't want to have to put a nigga on you and kill you or do it myself.
So you
or
think
for you to
Boosie
come
did
after
that?
me. A fool.
You know, Boosie female worked at Waffle House. That's what he meant at.
Nah, all Boosie hoes be low level.
Yeah.
So that's just what he do.
Because you know she probably fucking with a low.
That's what he do. But if I come in Waffle House and this is your crush, and I want her, you know what time it is. I'm gonna leave you a good tip. I'm gonna leave you a good tip tonight. Or every time I come in there,
this
you
my
get
little
the fuck
So
on.
I'm saying,
What I'm saying is, if I want the bitch and this is your baby daddy or y'all in some type of relationship, and I say, look, that nigga crazy about you, this, all that. Hey, listen, get a nigga the 20 bands and tell him gone by the way.
That's what I'm saying. If I'm in North Carolina and I work at Waffle House, nigga, and you a multi-millionaire, you try to take my bitch and hold me, bro, you gotta give me something.
I don't have to. You
Guess
just a beneath me, nigga.
Guess what? I can sue here. I'm taking your bread.
They can sue that for real.
I'm taking your
That's
bread.
what I'm saying. See, that's what I'm saying.
See?
I'm gonna just get a nigga to 20.
But I'm saying though,
But what I'm
if
saying
if you
as
don't,
the nigga,
if you don't,
as
though,
the nigga,
I want
He the
that
hoe.
bread.
as the nigga, I'm not as me
You
as the
saying-
nigga.
I'm asking you, like, do you feel like the nigga the hoe?
Yes.
No,
He said you a
I'm
hoe
doing
nigga.
it because I know
To me,
I
I'm
can.
to me,
I'm
why I know
bro.
why
I'm
you a hoe-
laughing in court. I don't even care about this. I'm laughing,
no
but guess
court.
what? Why
I'm letting
can I
the hoe
come
go.
up? I'm
'Cause
gonna
you
come
know why?
up.
Cause I got this low life bitch working here. I'm gonna just get another bitch. I'm cool.
You don't want no
losing?
extra bread?
No, that's fine. What I'm telling you is that like I'm good on that.
I'm not
that
saying
nigga.
I'm
so
suing because
much
I want that hoe back.
No, what I'm saying
I
is
want
I'm
that
so
bread.
much
You
of
want
that
the
nigga.
bread.
I want the bread.
I'm so much of the. I
You
feel
can
like
have
I'm
it,
that
though.
nigga too that I don't want no bread for no another man. But for
See?
me, I would give
Right.
the bread to another man.
See, he doing.
Pride. He
Stop
talking about
pride.
me. He talking about me taking
I
last
can't
names
say
and shit. I'm standing
I'm
on
gonna
this.
take some. I
want that bread.
It's not that much,
Bro,
We
yeah.
talking about Boosie.
You $500 million
No.
strong. I'm 60 grand.
Listen,
I want like
we talking about
balls.
Boosie,
Yeah.
and we talking about a Kardashian.
Yeah.
I'm talking about a bitch that I'm working with at Waffle House with that another nigga wanted that he took from me.
But
I'm
he
okay with
millionaire. He
No.
big money.
I don't care about that.
I will agree though, cause I had a situation and he was like, "Bro, take the bread, bro. What are you doing?"
No, it wasn't
Let me take the
bread.
bread.
It
It
was
was.
it was waiting on the nigga to die and get the
Yeah,
money.
that's what I'm saying.
I don't want to wait on them. I'm
No,
gonna
that's
take that
what I'm
bread
saying.
early.
I had a situation where a female had a lick, and she was like, "I just need you to wait for the nigga to die.
Mhm.
He about to get ready to die."
He's
I'm like,
still
nah.
living and shit.
I'm like, nah. She was like, "Say, bro, just wait for the nigga to die." So it goes to
Oh
what?
yeah, he get if he fit to die, that's different.
Yeah.
But nigga, like I said, I'm working at Waffle House making 25 bands a year, and
That's
like I
not
don't
my business though.
you can have that hoe.
But I'm saying
I don't
if
want the
if I
hoe,
got
but
the hoe, like,
I'm gonna go start over somewhere. Let me go
what
ahead
I'm
and, let me
saying
get a
is,
couple million up out you, bro.
If I got the little hoe and we fucking around at Waffle House and then a rapper walk up and he feel like, oh, I want this hoe. This hoe
You
bad,
just
I'm
want to
gonna
be a
take
part
her.
of the plan.
Nah, I don't gotta be a part of nothing. If you take her from me at Waffle House, that's on your business.
But if you
Nah,
boost
what I'm
it, you
saying
like,
is
hey,
like,
bro, I'm gonna give you this
let
thing,
me
I'm taking
tell
your
you
bitch.
this. Let me
I'ma
say
take
this.
that.
I'm a truck driver, nigga, and my bitch working at Waffle House part time, and we married.
Yeah.
And you come snatch my bitch from up under me, and I'm taking care of everything. I got us a little highs. I'm doing
But
this.
you better
that,
get
that.
us. You better
Oh,
get us,
now I'm getting paid from that.
Yeah.
But I'm saying if I'm a nigga at Waffle House and this bitch at Waffle House and I'm just working here with the hoe and fucking with her, no, what the fuck do I deserve?
Yeah.
No, I'm not saying we just fucking around. I'm saying, nigga, even if we together, but if we married and both working at Waffle House and you snatch my
Y'all
bitch
got
up,
no business to be married working at Waffle House together.
all
That's
I'm saying
all
is,
you feel me?
all I'm saying
I'm
is,
saying
look,
this when we
if I'm
married.
15 bands, you can have it up. But if you
You get what
got
I'm saying?
you got
No,
500,
listen to
I
me.
need.
No,
I
Let me
want
tell
that
you.
bread.
No, listen. Let me tell you
I'm
why it's
taking
gonna hurt
full
me.
advantage,
Right.
bro.
This why it's gonna hurt me.
I'm taking
If
advantage.
I'm a truck driver and I'm out here making $200,000 over the road, right? And my bitch say, you know what, baby, I'm bored. I'm gonna just get me a side job at Waffle House. But I'm paying for everything out there, our kids, everything.
Everything.
Now, when she go to Waffle House, she gets snatched up by Boosie. While I'm doing all this shit while I'm over the road, I'm getting paid for that. But if we working at Waffle House together, you got the bitch, bro. I'm good. I don't want nothing from that.
So I gotta start over, still my
You're
same
not starting
position.
over.
I move on
You
because I
got
don't care. I don't
bitch,
care.
you a Waffle House
I don't
nigga.
care about the bitch no more. But I gotta
Bro.
stay the same. I gotta stay in my same category.
Bro, you been that nigga. You gonna stay there anyway.
Bro, if I'm in a state that's gonna
You
give
feel
me
what I'm
that,
saying,
if I'm,
Ken?
I'm in a state that's
You
gonna
are
give me
gonna stay
advantage.
there
Nah.
anyway.
I-
If
that's
not,
why
I don't wanna listen me.
Even if
For
I
me-
stay there,
no,
let me
listen.
I'm getting
The
that
whole
For
bread.
time.
me, I'm not playing on no nigga for no bread. You
Yeah.
might well let him fuck. I ain't playing on no nigga for no bread. But what I'm saying,
want
if
that
you gonna
bread.
come over here and disrupt everything that I got going on, that mean like, hey bro, now when I come home, you done took my bitch. This is who was taking my kids to school, doing this, that, and the third. You gotta replace that, big
So
dog.
I'm saying, so we both working at Wi-Fi, and she's still doing the same shit.
No.
Taking my kids to school
No.
and doing all of that,
No,
nigga.
you
I don't
ain't
get
got
the,
no-
I
if you
don't
a
get my
Waffle House
motherfucking
nigga,
reparations.
If you got
So
a,
let
if
me-
you a Waffle
let
House
me-
nigga, you don't need no
Let
Waffle
me
House
explain.
bitch.
Let me explain. Like what I'm
If I could
saying
get
is,
it, I'm
like
taking
he's
that
saying,
shit.
what he's saying is respect the game, bro.
That's it. That's all it is.
Respect the game.
Nope.
You
If I'm
saying,
somewhere that can do it, I'm taking it.
but this is what
Pussy.
It
ain't hurting you.
Ain't saying you know pussy.
I'm taking it,
saying.
and guess what? I'm taking it, and I'm moving to
I
Houston.
am.
I'm taking it, and I'm moving to Houston to
But that's
start
what I'm
over.
saying, Tony. I'm not saying you know pussy.
I am.
What I'm saying is this. I'm saying
No
I'm a man.
disrespect.
I'm a man of. I'm a nigga of morals. Like, I'm not for the live up your riches. I'm just not. I can't do it.
But
bro.
I'll come up if.
No.
Let's just say you take my baby mama, my kids, this, then third. Oh, no, I'm getting something out of this.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. But if we
understand
both
what
working
y'all
at Waffle
saying,
House, but if we both working at Waffle House,
No,
it's
if
the
y'all
same
both working at
situation.
Waffle House, you deserve what you get. All right, anyway.
I feel what you're saying because
I gotta
You gotta be up.
he's saying a notch up.
You said if you up and she low, but if y'all equal level, you gotta let it go.
Because I bossed up this bitch life.
Yeah,
So I get
how
that.
can you blame her? If you went into motherfucking I don't give a damn if it's Keisha Cole, and she said like, look, nigga, you playing with that type of dick you got, bitch, come over here and fuck with her. But you need to be fucking the boss, bitch. I'm out of here. But
I expect that bitch that I was fucking with to take that whole money too.
No. Hold on, back on the way out, I got this tab and that. Bitch, I wasn't making nothing but $30,000 a year. She said, you know what? That dick worth $100. I'ma give her the other 60 just for child
we ain't
support
say
for
that.
y'all.
That's what I'm saying. If
We don't have to say that.
If a nigga,
do we gotta say that?
It is. Yes, it is. If,
No,
look,
you don't.
Hey, look. If we both working at Wi-Fi, a nigga take my bitch, but he be like, "Hey,
Bro,
bitch,
you work at
your
Waffle House.
pussy, hey, your
Shut
pussy
up.
that good.
Shut the fuck up. You
I'ma
work
give
at
your
Waffle
nigga.
House.
Hey,
Shut up.
I'ma give your nigga this
Who
bread.
arguing with a Waffle House working nigga? Shut up,
You
bro.
want my bitch? You
Bro,
gotta argue
give
with
me
me.
them butter grits and shut your whole ass up.
I
Bitch.
see you in court, ho. I see you in court.
Bacon extra crispy.
And guess
whole
what,
ass
nigga?
nigga.
Hey,
What is
and
this
guess
nigga
what?
talking about?
Hey, Wesley, I'm laughing and telling my niggas, hey, bro, guess what? We finna come the fuck up.
You
man.
laughing, but
We
what?
coming up.
No,
Bro,
that's
she
real
not
shit.
in cool
We
with you
coming
no
up.
more.
No, I'm talking
No.
to my niggas. Hey, bro, we finna come up.
Oh, us.
Yes, we finna come up, bro. Hey, what's the name? Just got snatched up by this
Nah,
millionaire.
I'm
We
saying
in North
like that,
Carolina,
bro.
nigga. Hey, I'm finna
There's
take this
some
on.
shit. Take care of your kid, my nigga.
Nope.
Sit
We
your
can't do nothing.
sit your Waffle House ass down. Get
Hey,
your
get
bread.
some extra butter on my bitch.
Y'all niggas lie. I'm like, hey,
trying to say that,
bro.
oh.
Hey, I'm finna get us like 20,
Bro,
20
we can't
mil.
come up off a nigga like Boosie.
Bro, I'm finna tell
I'm sorry,
you.
we can't.
If
Hey.
we in a state that allow you to do
Tony,
it, we coming up.
you asking your niggas.
Bro, we in
Yeah.
Houston.
I'm about to tell you cash out.
We can't do nothing.
Whatever Boosie about to give you, take that, bro.
We
Yeah,
saying
for
that if
you.
he's not even offering nothing.
For you.
We said
No.
that we
He
no, we
said it in the
no.
beginning.
I just
No.
said that. I say, bro, if he offered me, say it's different. But I'm saying that you just
No,
come
he said
here
it in
and
the beginning.
disrespect the nigga, like, bro, we in the state. You just gonna take my bitch and just leave, and we in the state. I can sue
He
you
don't
for
want to
that.
change his last name for a royalty, but he
I'm
ready
not
to
saying
pay. He ready to pay
shut
for
your
a Waffle
bitch ass
House
up.
bitch.
You
hear me?
No.
You hear me?
It ain't got nothing to do with my name.
He ready to pay for a Waffle House
It
bitch.
ain't got nothing to do with my
Bro,
name.
shut up, bro.
You're not gonna change
It's
your name
completely
for a
different.
Kardashian?
It's completely
I'm done.
different.
Man, let's close.
It's complete. That's free money.
I'm
That's
done.
free money without me doing nothing.
I'm done.
Hold on, let's take one more shot before we
We got
get
done. We got
get
done.
done.
It's
So,
free money without me doing nothing.
I'm done.
we out. That's
Y'all
another
niggas gotta
episode.
believe that shit. Come on,
Oh,
man.
shut
Tony,
up, bro. Let's
Let
go.
me tell y'all something. Tony, I always get up on our skin because he's like one of them niggas old school. He old school
Y'all
man.
not even listening, bro.
He old school man,
These
so
niggas funkadelic
he not trying to
old
hear
school.
nothing. We more so
Dolomite.
futuristic, like
Bro, it's
he
facts.
old school.
It don't make sense.
I'm in North Carolina. I ain't got to
don't
offer
care- I
nothing.
don't care. Let's-
You saying what
hey,
Boosie
listen.
do, but if you ain't,
No,
bro, you
listen.
gotta appeal about. I can see if you say, "Hey, bro, I'm gonna take your bitch. Hey,
Let's just close.
this whole pussy worth 100,000. I'm gonna
Let
give
me
you
get off.
wait. I'm gonna give you
Let me
100.
get
I'm gonna
off.
give you 100 bands
See,
taking
we
your
trying
bitch.
to get up out of here. Let me get off.
I'm gonna give you.
I'm
I'm
gonna let my
taking
boy
your
get off.
bitch. I ain't got shit to say. I'm gonna take the 100. I'm going about my business. But if you just gonna take my bitch and disrespect me, nigga, and just leave me out here, nigga, and I'm out here doing my, now I gotta take care of the kids and everything, and you just going.
Where the kids come from?
That's what y'all was talking about. I want that brand. You a millionaire. I want that money
So,
now.
You said he had kids?
I never
He just
that.
said it. You just said, bro, I'm on the road. I got a truck driver. You take, and she just taking my kids, taking
No,
kids to school.
he
and
was
shit.
saying. Then what he said?
I said if it was the same
Wait,
situation,
wait.
where
Tony,
we work at?
Tony, this is
No,
what he said.
no,
He
no,
said
no, no,
if you a
I'm
truck
paying for
driver
more
and you
of
got a
this
bitch,
shit.
he said if you a truck driver, you got a bitch that work at Waffle House, you bossed her up.
But
So,
she taking
yeah.
care of your kids.
No,
But he said if you taking my bitch, while taking my kids and everything
no,
else.
he said so.
Bro,
Yeah,
listen.
In that aspect, yeah, cause I bossed you up, bitch. Cause you gonna have to give me something.
Bitch, I make
I
150,000. You
changed
make
your life.
30,000. Bitch, yes, I boss you up.
Yeah,
Guess what?
I bossed you up.
Now I want that
But
same
what
brand.
he's saying is, if you work at Waffle House and she work at Waffle House,
Bro, you don't get
And a
nothing.
nigga came in,
Get your whole ass home.
and he ain't offered nothing.
Get your whole
I
ass
can't get
home.
no
You
conversation.
don't earn nothing.
Look, 100
Look at you
bands?
like a peasant.
You gotta
This
give me 100
the nigga-
bands.
This the nigga that's making
But
the
guess
good
what?
ass. This the nigga
Look,
that's making the good waffles.
If we
with
look,
the do-rag on.
if we in the
in the
H,
back.
look, if we in the H, and I can't do shit about it, nigga, you can fuck that hoe.
Ken, you know the nigga that's
Look.
making a good waffle with the do-rag in the back?
Look,
That's my baby daddy.
look, we in the H, I can't do nothing about
You
it.
get your-
I'm out the ding dong. I'm gone.
No,
I don't give
no,
a fuck.
no.
But we in North Carolina, and I can sue for that shit.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's how
You a millionaire. Why not tap into
Get
your
your hustle
pockets?
on.
Nigga, you
But
you
he
just
don't
hold me,
care
I'ma
about
hold
the-
you.
But what
He
he
don't
saying-
care about the billion now to switch your name over.
Yeah.
Bro, shut
Nah,
up.
I
what I'm
don't care
trying
about
to
that.
say.
That's my name.
Bro, shut up.
That's different. That's my name.
You are the same.
That's my name.
Waffle
Bro,
House
you got
worker.
on ass too about that.
You the
That's
same
my name.
Waffle House worker that don't make
That's
no
still my
money
name.
with the
We-
do-rag on. Bro, shut
I don't
the
got,
fuck
cause
up.
I got access to her money as soon as I get married, whether I change my name
Bro,
or not.
shut
So
the fuck.
but
No,
you got on
it's
our
just she
ass,
got
boy.
married to another nigga because you broke. Shut up.
No, I want that bread. Yeah,
This
because
nigga-
I
I'm
can
done
do it.
talking to
Because
this
I can
nigga.
do it.
So you wouldn't change
Bro,
your name,
you the
but
do-rag with the flap black.
If I don't
Porsches
change my
on
name, I can still
that
get
make
that
them
bread.
good ass butter waffles. How
That's
ass
what I'm-
nigga? Give me my waffle.
What I'm saying
and
is,
get on.
nigga, without changing my name, I'm still getting access to that bread.
Man, I'm done.
Over here, the nigga took my bitch. I'm getting access to that bread.
Cause he
I want that
crazy,
bread.
bro.
I need that money,
Mind
bro.
frame though, like it's unique.
So when that nigga
So
want the
everybody-
head, you give him the head too.
Man, we outta here,
bro.
Now you
Get
going
out.
to